Hey guys, what's up? Outside, gonna do your tarot outside this week for all signs. Gonna take a quick look at the energies. These are general reads, so we'll look at everything. What comes up, what comes up. So yeah, these will be general reads for all signs from Aries to Pisces. In the description, I'll put the stamps below so you can go straight to your zodiac sign. These should resonate for your moon, your sun, your rising. Take it out as it applies. So we're changing it up, doing a little bit outside. This is kind of really uncomfortable, but it's the only spot I could find, and yeah. So anyways, so yeah, hopefully this takes. I've never done a video outside, so it is getting kind of dark, but I wasn't gonna do a video in the daylight, in the sunny sun. My ruler, the sun, because everybody knows I'm a Leo, burning me while I'm doing the reads. So anyways, let's get started for Aries. Okay, let's see what we get for you, Aries. Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Star. There's a little bit of pain here going on for you, Aries. And I think, well, because when I see the High Priestess next to the Star, Nine of Swords is kind of like a dark night of the souls type thing. Your intuition's opening up, though. While these bad things are happening up, you kind of have this little voice inside of you telling you, nah, it's actually better things happen this way. And the present energies here, you have the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the Hangman. Yeah, this is just a different way of looking at things, from a different perspective of maybe how you and another person, a past person, I am seeing kind of a past person here, how you approach a situation when it comes to nurturing people around you. Maybe you're not going to be so nurturing next time. And that puts you in a position of healing here. Knight of Pentacles with the Emperor. There's your card, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's moving forward towards people that are kind of matching that energy that you give off of putting the work from the get-go. Not from like putting energies after something's already fallen apart. It's more of putting energy into things that are actually balanced with you now. Overall, there could be a new person here that helps you look at the world in a different way, and that can be a very positive thing here. See, at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. So yeah, maybe it's just something about dealing with people that make you feel like you're always in some sort of competition or rat race for their attention. It's no longer turning into that. It's now turning into a new energy here. And if it's not a new person, then it's just your energy shifting to where you're able to say, because of things that put you in some sort of painful situation, you're now able to kind of move into a better you, a better story for you, and that entails having some better energy come in here. Very mixed energy for you, but it was kind of painful at the start. That's all I got for you. Taurus. Alright, Taurus. Let's see what we get for you, Taurus. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, let's see what we get for you. Two of Chalices, Ten of Swords, Knight of Chalices, Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, Seven of Chalices, Six of Chalices, Seven of Wands, Temperance. A little back and forth in energies going on with you, Taurus. There's a person here you've been healing things out with, and it hasn't come to a close between the two of you. Knight of Chalices, someone's willing to express emotion to you here. The problem is you're kind of bringing some sort of conflicts into your life now. Conflicts with maybe dropping some options you have. I kind of associate this with like fear of missing out. The conflicts inside you, and actually not with the person here that you may be inquiring about, but it's more about dropping the conflict inside of you. And when you drop these conflicts inside of you, it also is kind of like dropping several options you have here. Energetically, you might be tied to several energies. If not, then this is just options you're weighing out in your mind about being with a certain person, or maybe like going a certain direction in life. Whatever that direction is, there is cups attached to it. There's emotions. So like you could be emotional about a passion project. You could be emotional about some sort of relationship, maybe with a friend. It could be with whatever. Six of Chalices, Seven of Wands, and Temperance. After a while of kind of like pushing back these energies that are kind of like trying to, hate to say it, but there's energies trying to push their way into your life here, Taurus, and maybe you might be pushing that away. I know cross-watchers are going to love this. You know, you might find happiness attached to a form of a person here. Is it a past person? I'm not sure if the past person's coming back, but it's definitely you kind of waiting for something, but maybe it's just waiting, and you might have something new kind of start up here in between all of those options you've had. Or maybe this is you pushing away options because you're waiting for one option that you feel that's meant for you, and it's just not showing up. Let's see what's the energy here. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is kind of like a little bit of self-sabotage going on. And I think you need to kind of welcome in type of these energies into your life. Welcome them in and try to see what kind of fits in your life. It's going to be a while though. It's not going to be the right person, for some of you it might be the right person at the right time, but I feel like for some of you it won't. For some of you it's just going to be kind of like trying to fit the puzzle pieces, and while you're doing that you might be causing some self-harm, sabotage to your not self-harm, but like mental sabotage here. And then there's like a side message here with this Five of Swords next to the Ten of Wands, like don't put too much pressure on new energies kind of coming in here for this month. Yeah, that's all I got for you, Taurus. Moving on. Gemini. So let's see what we get for Geminis. Gemini. This is going to be a really uncomfortable read. Really, it's a real uncomfortable read, but you picked the spot, Joy. Yeah, I did. I did because you guys can kind of see the river, and you guys can kind of see the park, the tree. I hope this comes out good. We'll see here. It's funny because I know like nobody watches tarot in Japan, at least my channel. They watch tarot, believe me, they watch tarot in Japan, but in Japanese. Right, Gemini, let's see what we get for you. Five of Wands, the Moon, Page of Chalices, Nine of Wands, King of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. You know, there's a person you have here in mind. You are in communication with this person. It seems like they are working with you. The energies are kind of like balancing out here. Although there was like a little bit of conflict in the beginning, that you guys might be like on a break period, you guys might be separated. I feel like there is some sort of communication going on. There's energies balancing out directly related to this King of Wands. You may be dealing with the fire sign specifically, because there's only fire showing up in the middle of your read, just kind of like really loud. The thing is that this character might be kind of secretive as well, with the Moon card on top of that. And you're trying to balance some energies out. Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. You might be doing a little bit of online snooping, is how I see that, you know, normally. But pages are loyal, you know, you just might be loyal to this person or the idea of this coming together. Not necessarily anybody online stalking you. I don't think anyone's stalking you. That's not the way I read that card. Although I know YouTube tarot card readers like reading it that way, I don't. It's you just being loyal to the idea of maybe something coming to a fruition here with you and this King of Wands. Nine of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, though, like after some time of kind of being on your own, separated, it looks like there's kind of a lesson attached to this. And the two of you, although you might be separated, you guys might be in different countries, you guys might be in different areas of your city, it looks like there's kind of a lesson for the both of you here to learn. Both of you are learning with that page, because there's two pages here. You also have that page of chalices there. So there was a lesson here that started, and when everything was seeming okay and good, all of a sudden things get off balance. I just feel like I gotta put my sunglasses on to see what's at the bottom of the deck for the outcome here. Ace of Wands. There is a new beginning. It could be with this person, or it could be with a new energy here. I think honestly, because it's fire, there could be some sort of new beginning. Is it gonna be lasting though? My intuition's telling me no. Although it is brought to you by the universe, there's definitely a lesson being learned here by the both of you. Some of you will have this energy enter your life again through a message. Some of you won't. Who it is, I can't tell you all individually through YouTube, right? What I think you should focus on now is kind of like the lesson of what was put in front of you, that lesson with this Five of Coins. There is definitely a lesson here that the both of you were learning. And so yeah, that's all I got for you, Gemini. Okay, Cancer. Next sign, Cancer. Hi. Hi, Cancerian. Okay. Cancer. Hi. How many times am I going to say Cancer? Hi. I'll say it as much as I like. It's my damn channel. There's a lot of people out here watching me do tarot, and no one's freaking out. That's why I like Japan. People just let you do you. Okay, Cancer, let's see what we get for you. Two of Swords, the Sun, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Star, The Emperor. Look, there's a decision here you made in the past. Look at that. What was this? You made some sort of decision here in the past. It was a difficult decision, but I feel whatever it did, it led you to some sort of happiness, and maybe it's somebody with this Queen of Pentacles on their side, somebody that was very nourishing towards you. Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Pentacles. You have 3 knights here? 2 knights, okay. And you have 2 knights. I felt like there was a 3rd knight here for some reason. Anyways, but you have 2 knights here between the Wheel of Fortune. I think this is just you, whatever this decision you made in the past, it brought you a lot of happiness. It brought you and your person some sort of nurturing, possibly financial things were tied to this as well. Oh, look at the sun. I like that. Just before I'm about to do Leo's read, the sun's gonna go down here. Anyways, sorry, I'm thinking about Leo. Maybe you're dealing with the Leo though, because you have the sun card here, by the way, so you might be dealing with the Leo. Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Pentacles. On your side, it seemed like there's this push and pull between you and your person, okay? When you try to get aggressive and make things happen, it's like you're pushing against the Wheel of Fortune when things are kind of already being balanced by the universe. And then on their side, where they're not moving, it seems like when they do start moving, it gets everything off balance for you too. It's really shaky, and it's really like this has potential to balance out, but what I'm feeling here, what I'm hearing here, is that one side needs to stop pushing, one side needs to stop pulling, and you guys need to do that at the same exact time and kind of just have the energies balanced out here. You have the 6 of Wands, the Star, and the Emperor here. There's some victory here attached to making a decision again. There's another decision here that's being made in the future. And I feel like it's from their side, although it could be your side as well. There's a decision here. This could be a move as well. For some of you, you might be thinking about moving. I'm getting very Chariot vibes. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck hiding from me. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you could be signing new contracts, signing a new job and moving. And, you know, maybe that allows for distance between the two of you. Now, I feel like when the distance grows, there's going to be somebody here that makes up their mind about you. There's definitely, I'm getting vibes of a move, or some of you may be changing jobs, or that even if it just pushes you 15 minutes out of this person's range, or maybe if you're moving your energy away from somebody, there's something here about somebody coming back from the past to try to fix things. But once again, we get into the cycle of pushing, pulling, and giving. Which side is giving too much, which side is pulling? And I feel that once those energies kind of balance out, there's a marriage there. There's 2 people coming together in love. Simple. That's all I got for you, Cancer. Next sign, Leo. Leo, you know the dealio. Leo, look at that, we got your ruler here, the sun going down in Osaka, Japan. Let's see what's going on with you, Leo. Nine of Chalices, 5 of Wands, 5 of Chalices. You have 2 5s here. Knight of Wands, 2 of Chalices, the World. Something ended on this side here. I kind of peeked at the bottom of the deck for you guys. I didn't mean to, but I saw it. It was the Hermit. There's that pesky Virgo coming out in your read again. I personally not dealing with any Virgos, so you know it's not me throwing myself into your read. I've had some people say that in the comments, I'm throwing myself into the Leo. I'm definitely not dealing with a Virgo. In fact, not dealing with anything on here. You had some sort of wish fulfillment here in the past, and that brought a lot of pain. Why? Well, because you were trying to stand out here for someone's affection, someone's undying, you wanted their undying attention, affection here, and maybe you dropped it, and when you dropped it, I get a sense of like immediate regret, or it could be your person that dropped you, and like when they let go of you, there's a sense of, I really have to let this go from this person's side. But then, like, they can't focus on new things here. They do have new things there. There's new things opening up for your person here. But I feel like there's this feeling of new things aren't their focus. They're focused on what's dropped here. Knight of Wands, the back and forth on your side, Leo, with the Two of Chalices in the world. You're doing good right now, actually. You're kind of exploring yourself here. You might be learning something new. This is also kind of like healing for yourself. And although there's two people on the Two of Chalice card, I feel like you're doing the healing for you and this person. Some of you think you're on to some sort of psychic powers here with the World card, that you can heal yourself and you're healing your person at the same time. I'm definitely not downing that boat for you. If you feel that you can do that, there is definitely, at this time, I feel like you should continue doing that, because in the process of you going through this healing, Leo, there's a closure here coming for you, and then there's a cycle ending, which is kind of better than being sucked into something and then sucked back out, getting into something, getting out. This is kind of like allowing that to close off. The Tower, the Justice, and the Three of Pentacles here at the end of your read. This is kind of like an aha moment for you, Leo. This is definitely understanding that things did need to fall apart, because maybe you already knew deep inside you. With this Justice, I'm getting very intuitive, like justice. Like you've been listening to that intuition of yours from the beginning when that wish card came out. You got what you wanted, but you were definitely feeling like maybe it was that you had to let go, or maybe you heard your intuition once somebody let you go. Yeah, and then with the Three of Pentacles here, there's definitely people, new energies, or it could be an older energy that's willing to build with you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here again. Yeah, I said it was the Hermit, right? I peeked at the beginning. There's the Hermit. It's just introspection. You need to introspect a little bit more for the rest of this month. Introspect on what it is that you really want. And I feel like you can kind of reset this cycle with a wish come true, but then, you know, make sure you've healed, right? Make sure before you're jumping into new energies, you kind of really take a step back and look at all the mistakes that happened with this. And that is painful to sit there and actually look back at your mistakes, but I feel like right now you are doing good. And if it is that you want the past person back, you know, I'm not downing that. Some of you might get the past person back, some of you won't, okay? That's just how it works with YouTube Tarot. And I'm not going to BS you guys and say past person's coming back. No, it's not what I said. But some of you may want that. And I wish you the best. I really do. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Let's see here. Let's see what we get for the Virgo. You know, I keep calling Virgo the Virgo, kind of like the Batman. Let's see what the Virgo gets here. You know, this is the first Batman movie that I get kind of like Virgo vibes off of the Batman. You already got some jumpers here. I'm not taking them. I'm not taking them because I saw the Nine of Swords. Would you have any trouble sleeping, Virgo? Are you like Batman? You're up all night? funny because when I think Virgos, I think of like correction of spelling mistakes, and there was a spelling mistake in Latin, or so they thought there was. I'm not giving you spoilers for the movie, but maybe some of the Virgos like correcting spelling mistakes. There's a sign for you. King of Chalices, Six of Swords, Four of Chalices. A little bit of unsatisfaction here. The Hermit, there's your card. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Chalices. All right, Virgo, there's like a reset going on for you here. And like reset is the first kind of like thing that popped up in my head. There's a hard reset going on for your life here. There's something directly attached to somebody very dreamy in your life, or this could just be your dreams with the King of Chalices, and knowing the direction you want to go in, maybe a move here, and a little dissatisfaction attached to moving away from an energy. And it could be that, you know, if there's a person attached to it, they're also dissatisfied with it. In the current energies, you have the Hermit, Ten of Coins, and Three of Swords. Ouch. You know, maybe you're kind of like introspecting about something that once looked good on paper and is attached to some sort of heartbreak here, or maybe somebody, like, I don't know, like maybe somebody, because I hear, I'm going to listen to my intuition and my eyes doing the rolling thing, so, geez, what's going on, Virgo? Like, it's like somebody promised you heartbreak and they kind of warned you about it, and you went with it anyways here, and there's dissatisfaction on their side and dissatisfaction on your side, because it's like they didn't want it from the beginning. It could have been like a relationship, or, you know, there's something here that they didn't want to grow with you. For the future energies, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Chalices. Yeah, this is just you on your own here in the future. Like, I don't necessarily see a person here for you. And I see options, though, like a lot of options, after you've kind of done this introspection, that, you know, once somebody tells you, you know, maybe somebody told you, you know, I'm just not cut out for relationships, or could we just keep it as friends? Or maybe they said, you know, friends with benefits, and you're not about it, you know, but you kind of sold yourself on, you know, maybe you can change somebody. I'm not saying you try to change somebody. I'm not saying that. That's actually probably not what you try to do, but you had this illusion going on inside of you that if you move towards something, maybe the situation would change. And I think you've just gotten disappointed here with the result. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. Nine of Swords. Yeah, look. See, and that Nine of Swords popped out at the beginning when it was trying to pop out. And it's like the universe saying, no, Joey, you're going to pull this card no matter what. You're creating some sort of nightmare scenario for yourself here, Virgo, because you were like, after somebody's probably given you the signs, even if they didn't tell you, they've probably given you kind of like some sort of red flags here. It's a no-go with this energy. It's a definitely no-go, but it's definitely about introspecting, and you have a lot of options coming up when it comes to love. And if you're Virgo rising, right, you're definitely in a good place for relationships now, with your 7th house being hell of activated in Pisces. Okay, so let's see here. Next sign. Libra. How are the Libras doing? It's getting kind of dark out. I hope when I edit this that I can kind of like adjust the colors. Okay, Libra. Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the current energy, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. Future energies, Magician, Three of Chalices, Eight of Wands. Whoa! Hold on, hold your horses. Three of Wands here in the past with Page of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. There's two energies coming together, but they kind of don't know what they want from each other, is how I see this. There's two energies here. One's trying to start something, and one might be trying to put a little pressure here. And it comes from a space of you've been waiting a long time. So yeah, some of you might be kind of like, I really need this job position, and it's just never coming. And then when you get to there, you might put a lot of pressure into an interview, or it might put a lot of pressure on you. Or if it's with a person, tied to a person, it just might be that maybe they put a lot of pressure on you. Some of you, I know, might be feeling a lot of pressure when it comes to messaging somebody. Like, you feel the pressure to message them all the time. Maybe it's time to step back from that. Here in the current energy, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. You know this isn't really going anywhere. You know this isn't balanced. You know this is kind of some sort of self-sabotage stuff going on too, because you know you're attracted to this energy of maybe they're a little bit cold and distant. Maybe they're only concerned about themselves rather than like the greater good of what's going on between the two of you. The Two of Swords, you know, this is Moon and Libra vibes with Ace of Swords there as well. There's a lot of swords here, Libra. You know, you kind of know what you're doing to yourself here, is how I'm interpreting these cards. Now, in the future energies, Magician, Three of Chalices, and Eight of Wands. And this is why I was saying, hold your horses. Ho ho. After a time of you waiting a long time and then maybe having to go back to waiting a long time, it's kind of like you're no longer putting pressure on situations. You're no longer kind of doing this self-sabotage thing to yourself anymore, Libra. And all of a sudden, boom, there's like a lot of options here. You're going to have like a lot of options coming up in love, coming up towards the end of this month. And I'm also hearing summer. Summer might be significant for some of you. I'm getting summer vibes with this Three of Chalices and Eight of Wands, just how I see it with the art. Now, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. Five of Swords, yeah. This is what's being hidden from you. So yeah, you may not see it, and that self-sabotage is from you putting too much pressure on people. And like I said, there's a lot of swords, and you have more swords coming out. And it's kind of like mental games you might be playing with yourself, Libra. I think if you start to kind of like manifest a situation where you don't have to put as much pressure, and it's a lot lighter, yeah, it'll be a more spiritual thing for you, and it'll be more of a connection here, like a love connection. I'm thinking Love Connection, the show. I used to watch with my mom and stepdad, the Love Connection. So I don't know, maybe that has some significance to you. I was thinking the Love Connection. So man, I need a YouTube Love Connection old episodes. That show is so good. I used to watch that with my mom. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, yeah, there is definitely a love connection here for you, but it's not in the form of this self-sabotage that you got going on with this current thing. And as far as for the current thing showing up in the future here, if there is communication, yeah, I see that's really healthy, and it's going to be a lot more fun towards summer. But some of you might not be with this energy anymore, especially if it's kind of dwindling. There might be a new thing that's coming in. That's all I got for you, Libra. Libra and Scorpio. You know Scorpio, you know how you say your name in Japanese, Scorpio? Sasoriza. It's funny because right after Libra, I think Sasoriza. Libra, Sasoriza. So it's Scorpio though. Sasoriza. Alright, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're the only sign so far. I'm hearing things before I even pull the cards. A lot of you may have started a new job. People like you there. That project you're doing, they like it there. They like you there. Yeah, and you got the Queen of Wands. And yeah, definitely, that is a desirable energy. You have Queen of Wands energy when you do your job. Let's see here. In the past, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Eight of Chalices. Something you're walking away from, or maybe this is just you that needs to take a break. Let's see. Eight of Swords, 8, 8. Hopefully we don't get another 8 here. Or maybe we need the other 8. Hangman, Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sag or Pisces. For some of you, this might be work-related. Some of you, this might be like relationship stuff. But you're highly desired with whatever new project or new thing is starting here. Or that you may have started in the recent past. Now, the problem is you kind of get in your head here with this Eight of Swords and the Hangman and Temperance. You're just kind of hanging out, waiting for things to balance out here. And yeah, you've been waiting a while here. You've possibly been waiting for like maybe 2-3 reads before. You've been waiting for whatever this is. I don't know what you're waiting for. It could be a new job, could be new relationship, new friendships. I don't know what you're waiting for here. Four of Wands, it could be in relation to a marriage as well. The future energies, you have King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. I only see this as one way, as working with somebody, living and working. So maybe some of you have to work out a situation you're currently in. Or maybe you're living with somebody as well. I don't know why living is a thing that came up, but I just feel like in this situation you might be living with a person here. But it comes from a space of where you're no longer waiting. You've done some sort of healing. I have no idea what's going on here in your read. And I'm sorry, and it kind of pains me to have such a bad read for you, Scorpio. It's not like a bad thing. It's just kind of like, I feel like the cards and my intuition are just kind of like not on point here. I'm going to just roll with it though. Like some of you may be wanting to live with somebody for a long time, or not. What the hell? Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're afraid somebody's getting away from you. You may be living with this person. You're afraid that that person's like slowly peeling away from you. For some of you, if it's job-wise, you feel like maybe every day you're going into the office and you're going to get fired. You feel like the job is slipping out of your hands. No, there's people here willing to help build and support with you. You're just in your head. This is the only sword card that came out in your read. The Eight of Swords. You're in your head. You're building your own prison here. Stop with that way of thinking, and you're going to be able to travel to new heights here. You're going to be able to travel to something nice, something that looks good. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, with the Hangman is next to it, definitely. You want to look at things from a different perspective here. You don't want to look at things anymore from a perspective of like you're going to lose. When you start looking for things in the perspective of you're going to lose, you might actually end up losing. So start looking at things from a perspective of I'm going to wait. I'm going to see how the situation turns out in my favor. Say it that way, in my favor, so that you don't lose out. Because it's going to be good. I don't think you're going to lose out. That's all you needed to hear, Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sag. Sagittarius. Let's put on the shades for Sag. Eight of Chalices, Eight of Swords, Temperance. There's your card. You've walked away from something, but you're in your head. You walked away from something that had potential. Let's see why. Queen of Chalices, something you over-nurtured, the Hermit, and the King of Wands, indirectly to this Leo. There's a Leo here for you. And you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Overall, very nice energies here. But you walked away from something in the recent past. But I see you not really making any movements here. You're just kind of hanging out. In the current energies, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. You're in your head about somebody you used to nurture, somebody you used to take care of, somebody you used to really love here. And you're doing a lot of introspection. Now, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands next to each other like this between the Virgo is like the both of you are learning something here. The both of you are doing some sort of healing. And I feel like even though you guys might be separated, because the Hermit's kind of like separating you, and there's a bridge between that Hermit and this, just on the artwork, there's a bridge here. I feel like you guys aren't together, but you guys are learning something, and you guys are doing some healing. And the universe has brought you together and maybe pulled you apart from each other to learn something here. And maybe it's this King of Pentacles that needed to learn the value of love. And maybe it's you that needed to learn the value of over-nurturing things. And for those energies that kind of come into balance here, I see the Two of Chalices, King of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. Yes, even though there might be something new here, you may be nourishing, it's a little cold, and it's not showing up the same way this past person shows up. And there's definitely somebody recognizing the soul connection between the two of you with the Six of Pentacles. It could just be you recognizing this is a soul connection, the lessons were learned and I moved on. Or this could just be that the other person's realizing this and trying to come back. Let's see what's being hidden from you under the deck is the Emperor. There's somebody here that's made a decision now, like not now, but like now. Somebody's made a decision and they want to start everything with you here. The question is if you let that in or not. There's the question that you might not let that in. Because I felt like this is a soul connection and you both are kind of validating, yes it is. Very interesting. Two of you are learning things from other people maybe at the same time. Maybe you're learning from this Queen of Pentacles of what it's like to be nourished, but maybe now you're learning that there's other things that the nourishment doesn't bring in as well. And maybe this energy is learning to nourish things now, whereas maybe in the past they weren't nourishing things. Now they're learning to be patient. That's all I got for you, Sag. And I just kind of like heard that, yeah, there is somebody waiting for you. And some of you may not know it, but somebody's waiting for you, Sag. Moving on to Capricorn. Let's hear Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with you, Cap. Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Page of Swords. Some of you hate this person right now. Four of Chalices, the Strength card, the Six of Swords, Ten of Wands, Queen of Chalices, Four of Swords. Ouch, Cap. I got this vibe that's been coming up for you for quite a while now, Cap. And, Page of Coins with Five of Swords and Page of Swords. Like in the past you may have discovered something about somebody Maybe they weren't being too loyal. Or maybe something you found on social media as well, is how I see that. Most tarot card readers nowadays read Page of Swords like an online stalker. I don't, but maybe you discovered something on social media or saw a picture that kind of caused some conflict. Or maybe this is just you digging into someone's past and that's causing conflict as well. That's not going to resonate for all of you. Or maybe like if this is a new job situation or new work or new friendship, it feels like maybe it's not a permanent thing. In the current energies, Four of Cups, the Strength, and the Six of Swords, you're struggling to get seen here. You're struggling to really figure out why this is happening, but at the same time, you're kind of like, you know, a little bit snobby of you, but you're kind of like just picking up your stuff and walking away. Like, you know, that's not for me. Bye. Before you give anything a chance here, I feel like maybe this side needs a chance to explain what's going on. What in the world is this? Or is a past person that could have walked away from you, and that kind of like brought up a lot of pain. Ten of Wands with the Queen of Chalice and the Four of Swords. Yeah, this is your intuition opening up in the future. There is something you've definitely dropping, a big thing you're dropping, because when I see Ten of Wands, it's not like, oh, I'm going to drop that project over there and start a new project. This is like you're dropping the whole idea, concept of what this was, and you're really opening up your intuition, finding that emotional beauty inside you, Cap, and you're doing some healing. So when you're doing that healing, just remember that it's okay to come out of the healing. And this may be kind of like a cycle that you keep repeating. So when you come out of the healing and you start something new like you did in the past here, it may be unbalanced, is how I see that. And you may have noticed that maybe the past 2-3 times relationships didn't kind of kick off. There's this little pattern going on. Let's see what's being hidden from you. And the outcome, Knight of Chalices, is an expression of love. This is somebody willing to express love to you the same way you do. So maybe it's not that you're repeating a cycle. Maybe it's not that you're not doing anything wrong. A lot of you aren't doing anything wrong. A lot of you just may have this problem where energies aren't matching with you. But you're listening to the voice inside of you, and I feel like you're going to be okay when that kind of comes to a close with whatever this is. There's definitely bigger, better things ahead of you. As far as this person, they're doing some sort of healing as well. Very cold on their side, very, very harsh. And maybe that's an accurate description of what they were. So there's a pigeon walking up right next to me, right by my foot. I hope he doesn't try to like eat my tarot cards. That didn't make sense. Okay. Next is Aquarius. Oh, why does the sound change on here? Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what we get for you. I just saw one of my cards crying. It's really weird. I have to go. I don't know why. All the back cards. I just saw a card crying. I literally saw a card crying. I'm just wondering, are the card backs all the same? I just saw a card, and it's weird because they have these eyes. And I just literally saw one crying. What are you crying about, Aquarius? Is it you or is it your person? What's going on here? That's so strange. Let's see, in the past, Six of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Sun. Two people coming together in love. Romantic love. Ace of Chalices, Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands. There's definitely something here stable that looks good. It looks like a marriage almost. Seven of Chalices, Six of Swords, and the Strength. It's like when everything's going good, maybe some of you are dealing with this feeling now in the current energies of looking back. What are you looking back at? It's like you might be looking back that you were okay, you were better off single. I think once you stop looking back here, it's like this read is almost perfect. But there's this Knight of Wands that's kind of looking back. And then the Seven of Chalices, Six of Swords, and the Strength. That's the only way I see it, is like you looking at all your options here, and you've crossed that road of pain, and you're finally rising up to something that makes you feel seen, makes you feel good. But you keep looking back at something. I don't know what it is that you're looking back, and maybe you're looking back at something painful, or you're trying to reconnect to something that was painful. You're trying to reconnect to that. Or it could be your person that's looking back at something here that wants to connect to something that may have been painful for them. This is kind of weird because this side is definitely brings you some sort of happiness, but you looking back, or they're looking back here. Let's see what's hiding from you here. Is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is just something that's in your head. It's definitely building your own prison here. When you look back, you put yourself in this prison, and it doesn't allow you to move. It doesn't allow you to kind of expand your horizons here. It doesn't allow you to do anything. Looking back is not serving you anything here. Why do you want to look back when you have something that looks very soul attached, very nice, very energetically matching up with you, very happy? For some of you that don't have this happy thing that's connecting to you, you may be dealing with somebody in the future that's always looking back in hindsight of things before they can step into something new with you. Or if there's somebody loosely connected to you here, you're just dealing with somebody that's looking back into the past. They just, no other way, they just kind of look, they're doing a back to the future thing here, and they may think you're the one that's going to hurt them. I don't think so. I think once you stop looking back, that's when they stop looking back, that's when this can finally come into some sort of union here. You know, and apply this to how it is, you know, it could be friends or work related, right? It's not just all love, right? But some of you might be dealing with work situations where you're looking back at a past job, a past career that felt better than the one you're in now. Don't look back at that unless you're going back to it. I think you need to look forward and, you know, look back at things from a healthy point. Like, you're looking back at something because you're going to move towards it, because it's really moving forward. And then if you're looking back at something and you're just thinking, man, that was a lot better than the situation I'm in now, but I got to stick with this situation, stop looking back, because that's putting you in some sort of mental prison here, Aquarius. That's all I got for you. All right, and Pisces. Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. I know I'm already feeling Vedic astrology, I'm already feeling the whole Jupiter going into Pisces here. 3 more days, I'm already feeling it. I even wanted to do tarot by the water today. It's gonna be a wet ride. Definitely good things coming for all the zodiac signs. Let's see here. Justice, 6 of Chalices, Page of Pentacles. Pisces, you could be receiving communication from somebody that looks like they may be severing something from their past. Or maybe they're just dropping the idea of something in the past that didn't look too good. There you are. 5 of Chalices, 3 of Chalices, Queen of Chalices, and 2 of Wands, the Sun, Knight of Wands. Could be dealing with the Leo or Cancer. Could be dealing with the Libra. Most of all of them signs are here. In the past, there could have been a divorce. Maybe it was that you went through some sort of divorce, or maybe somebody or your person's dealing with a divorce here, and they're coming through with some sort of message for you saying, hey, I'm out of my contract with somebody, and now we can pursue like a nice loyal relationship here, is how I see this. 5 of Chalices, 3 of Chalices, and Queen of Chalices. In the energies, you're kind of dropping the idea that this person's gonna come through with something. You maybe feel like you're being two-timed, or you may feel like you're just being put in the friend zone here, and you may be focused on whatever came back from the past here a little too much. And you shouldn't. If some of you are hearing the intuition of moving forwards towards the best you, or hearing the intuition of moving forward with this person, your intuition's on point right about now, because there's a lot of water. And that's funny, because I was talking about water, and this whole row is just water. 5 of Chalices, 3 of Chalices, Queen of Chalices. So it's the energy of you just having fun, not focusing on deep, heavy things with deep, heavy past issues as well. Even if you're not dealing with the situation from the past and that part didn't resonate, maybe you were dealing with heavy situations that seem like that. I can see that. And now it's just about having fun. And while you're having fun, your intuition opens up. You're able to listen to that inner voice, the inner you. And 2 of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Wands. This is you pursuing very fun, adventurous things. I see the 2 of Wands next to the Sun with Knight of Wands. It's kind of like an adventure movie, like Explorer. Maybe some of you have been trapped thinking about past people for a while, but in the current energies, I don't see that. I see you as having fun with friends, moving into fun, adventurous things here. What's being hidden from you here? King of Pentacles. Somebody willing to do the work with you, somebody, and maybe it's just you doing the work on yourself. You know, this is being self-sustained as well. It's very good. 2nd house vibes, Taurus. Oh, it's like, this is really good. And it's masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, but it's masculine energy of just being good with you and moving into fun, adventurous things, and not focus so much on nurturing past situations that just don't show up for you, or they just come with a lot of heavy energy. I feel like a lot of heavy energy or past heavy energies aren't going to do you that well moving into the future here. I think this is about taking some sort of adventure, taking some sort of risk as well. If some of you are wondering about some sort of risk, I think that would be a very wise decision to take some sort of risk, because you do you. It's really good. I like that for you, Pisces. That's all I got. Really short, huh? And we made it to 1 hour. 1 hour on the dot, all zodiac signs. I think the sound cut out in the middle of the video. I'm gonna have to check. Hopefully it didn't cut out. I know this camera has a backup sound to it, so hopefully that didn't cut out. And that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.